Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. This is actually Saturday night. I'm recording this part of the video on a Saturday night. I normally do it on Sundays so I can include boat sale items and whatnot that I pick up on a Sunday. Debs has organised a family barbecue tomorrow, so I'm going to be busy all day with that. And then come upload time I'll probably be full of red wine, so I won't be able to do the introduction. So this is Sunday night nightcap introduction on a Saturday night. Anyway, I've got a fair bit of machining in this week's nightcap, probably be a two-part nightcap again, because I will try and get a little bit of film of the barbecue tomorrow and put some of that up just for a laugh. I've bought some items come in this week. I ordered a set of gear cutters from China. They've turned up. I'll show them. I'm quite impressed with them actually. There's an item here a friend gave us, dropped in. I'll show that. I bought a couple of grinders this morning from B&Q. They were on special offer. I'll show them. Update on Debs. Debs is doing well. She's still tired. She's still not a normal self, but she's certainly getting better. As I said earlier, she's organised a barbecue for tomorrow. All our family, friends, be quite a few people here. Hopefully the weather shouldn't be too bad and we'll have a good day. This is the set of gear cutters I ordered from China. It's only taken a fortnight for them to arrive. There's a full set of 8. And they really are decent quality. I mean, I'm only going to be machining bronze or cast iron soft materials. And I got the full set for what it was going to cost to buy one decent one, and I couldn't even get a decent one in this country. I couldn't find a number 2 cutter anywhere. There were several sets of cutters, but the number 2 cutter was missing in all the sets. Number 2 is a cutter I need to cut the 63 tooth change wheel. But now I can cut any gear I want, from 12 teeth to the inch all the way up to a rack. So anything I make now with gears on will all have 14 DP gears cut. This is the gear I've got to make. We'll find the number 2 cutter. We've got the sizes wrote on. Number 2, that's the one. You can see it's a perfect fit in there. So now I can go ahead and start making the gear. I'll need to make a mandrel for these. 22mm mandrel. That's a depth of tooth has to be cut 156 thousandths. DP 14.5 degree pressure angle, and number 2. HS stands for high speed steel. They are hard, they've been hardened, so they should work alright. I've got a fuel filter head here of an old diesel tractor. That's the hole where the bleed goes to bleed the air out of the system. It's stripped. I'm not sure what thread it is, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to drill it and tap it and helical it 14 by 1.5 14 by 1.5 is a very popular thread in the motor trade. There's loads of some plugs 14 by 1.5. I've got a sun plug there, 14 by 1.5, a nice copper washer. I'll drill and tap that and helicoil it, and that'll be the job done. I will drill and tap it in a milling machine just to make sure it's nice and square. That's an easy way of picking up the centre. Put that onto there. Lock the machine bed up, X and Y axis, and then we'll know we're going to be drilling right in the middle. It'll not take a lot to hold it in place, just a couple of clamps gently on it. That's all it needs. The drill we need for the helicoil tap is 9/16, or 14.5mm. It's a 9/16 drill there. I'll use the feel on the middle table to drill it instead of using the quill, because what can happen, it can bite and drag it in. Favourite loop for aluminium is WD-40. Through. That's the tap we're going to use. We'll just use a tail sock, sink that in there. Gentle bit of pressure on the quill. These taps are very sharp. It's only ever been used for aluminium, this helicoil kit. It has done quite a bit of work. Right, that's it all the way through. Right, I've cut the insert down to size. All you do now is simply, you feel it engage. You screw it down until the top thread of the helicoil is below the surface which it is there. It's half a turn below the surface. A pair of pointy nose pliers, and you simply snap the tag off the inside. See the little tag in the bottom of the hole, a little driving tag. Just get a hold of it and it snaps off like that. Very clean and good. So I plug with a nice copper washer on. Nice tight fit. That won't do any problems, ever. A friend of mine brought this for us. It's a Mita 2U vernier protractor. I haven't got a one. And this is quite a nice one. It'll certainly be handy. I have got a protractor, but it hasn't got the magnifying glass on. It's not quite as big as this one. I bought some angle grinders this morning from B&Q. They were on special offer for £8. There's a message on the welding forum I go on. You know what available. And for £8 you can't go wrong. They've also got a 1-year guarantee. They're only 500 watt, but they're still quite a decent little grinder. This is the dividing head I bought a couple of months ago, and it's got a Boxford lathe nose thread on it. I was looking through one of my drawers and I found a Boxford collar chuck I'd made quite a while ago. It fits on the thread fine, but it won't go onto the register. That register there is obviously bigger than the one on my Boxford. So what I'll do, I'll mount this in a 4-jaw chuck accurately, and I'll bore that out to fit across the register, and this will be really handy for holding parts on there that are going to be indexed. Right, I've mounted the collar chuck onto a nice bit of ground steel bar which I've got held in the 4-jaw chuck. Right, I'll quickly run through this. Find your lowest point, which is there, set your 0. Find your highest point, which is there, that's 26 thou, so we'll turn it back to 13. Set was 0 at that. Then you turn the chuck forward to the next jaw, which is that one. You find the chuck key you put out somewhere. Right, then you tighten that jaw. Loosen this one a little bit. Right, you tighten that jaw back to 0. A bit more. Use our 2 chuck keys. Right side's back to 0.